Reason for the visit?
I'm here to see my husband.
It's Juliet. I'm Tarek. Unfortunately, your husband has been delayed in Gaza.
If there is anything you should need, please.
Oh, Mark, where are you? How long do you think? I can't stay inside that long. I'll go crazy. You know me. I'm going crazy. Men keep following me. Why is everyone staring?
You're a very beautiful woman.
It's been years since young men.
I find that hard to believe.
25 days in Cairo, 25 days shooting in Cairo. It was teeming. It was a teeming, crazy city. You know, you think New York is crazy. Cairo is New York with 11 on the volume. And it really is full of people. But not once was a threatening feeling. It was amazing. They just wanted to be in on the action. They just wanted to, what on earth is going on? I mean, thank God it wasn't Tom Cruise, because then it really would have been mayhem. But it was just, it was us. But they were there around the sides. And Ruba had organised a serene shot, where it was just me and Patricia walking casually, beautifully through a fig, avenue. And on literally 2 inches to either side of the frame were like 400 people looking what's going on. A kind of goat going, wah, don't get out of here. It was like millions of people and animals trying to get involved in the action. So that was quite hilarious. And we just had to find our own little bit of peace and go, we are really having to do this in a park. There's no one here with us. And so that was funny. Oh, man, some scripts are just like water after crawling through the desert. And that's what basically Ruba had done. It was just such a piece of. It's like, when you listen to a bunch of people and they're like, "Wow, that's really clever. Oh my God, that guy's amazing." Oh, that's just sensible. That's just common sense. I like you. You're the common sense guy, and that's what it was. I read this amazing script and this fantastic blah blah blah, and I'm going to Italy. I'm swinging off a thing, and that's just refreshing and wonderful. I'm going to do the one that just speaks normal English, plain. There it is, and it was just beautiful. It's great because there's a sociological argument. I know that the moment we open our mouths, our humanness disappears, because the language is a construct, a defense. We hide behind it, but if you stop and you shut up, you get to see the person and you get to go, oh, okay, I'm not having to listen, compute, decipher. And that's when actors can really do some damage.
So now, I have to ask you about Star Trek.
Bring it on.
Okay.
Cool. I like Star Trek. I'm pretty proud of that show, though. I love it, and I don't get to talk about it as much as I used to. And particularly that you were a fan of it, or appreciated the show, when no one else really did. It's amazing. That show is now kind of kudos. It's like cult. It's like Deep Space, but Deep Space was obviously the one. And the amount of times I've heard that, because it was the underdog at the time, and it's just got this resurgence now. It's like, no, Deep Space was the cool one. Too many elements weren't going to work. Too many elements weren't going to make the crossover to mass culture. Which is going to sell better, young Captain Kirk or these guys? Let's get the young Captain Kirk on. We know he's going to do the job. And that was just a bit of pragmatic common sense from them. We were next in line, but it's pretty great that we're not obviously never coming back to life, because that whatever's new is now new, but we don't need to. We've done it. We've got it there. It's fabulous. Massive story arcs that took years to resolve. I mean, really big. Yeah. I mean, those shows like that deserve to go in museums as testaments to human creativity. I mean, my God, that's enormous work. Yeah.
Why don't I take you to the planets?
Mark and I made a promise we'd see them together.
Of course.
I like your dress.
This isn't going to be her. Tomorrow, I will take the day off.
You can do that?
Of course.
Let's go.
I like the way you say my name. Hi, Tarek.
How's that gorgeous husband of yours doing? Good, thank you. Mark, I
dream girl. She really is. She's, oh my God, yeah. She's really, really amazing. She's really amazing. You have to fall a little bit in love to do that kind of stuff. And so I unashamedly did. And, she's just one of the great American actresses. And one of these days, everyone will realise that. And touch doesn't always have to be physical at the end of the day. And you can get pretty hot and heavy without ever touching a person. It's packed full of nuance, packed full of information. You are never in doubt about who these two people are. There's a kind of litmus test of interesting characters, of great characters. I've just sort of kind of discovered this myself, I think. And that is, you can watch a movie and you can see, whether it's Batman or whoever on screen. The moment that guy or that girl walks off the screen, they're dead to you. And it's all about the next two people on your screen. But you don't care what Batman's doing while the Joker's messing around here. They're just dead. But the Batman will turn back up again at some point and he'll come to life. In this movie, the characters are so real that you can imagine and have no problem imagining what they're doing when they walk off screen. My characters, obviously playing chess or making coffee. Their lives continue in the way that our friends' lives continue when they're not with us. We imagine them. We never stop thinking of them. They're there. So I think I hope people give it a chance, because they'll have a chance of making real friends and having a relationship with these two fictional characters, which is kind of magic, movie magic.
It seems like you're getting used to the way of life here.
Maybe I'll stay.
Stay. Here we believe in fate.
What is your fate, Tarek? I never thought my trip would turn out like this.
They are gods, Those guys, especially Next Generation guys, they are like, wow. They put Star Trek on the map. That show put them. The old show was cool in a kind of cranky way, but Next Generation was actually proper TV. That's this is A-list TV. It was really, those guys are amazing.